minute fun.
Good, very good. Is there like a, how tall are you?
5'4".
I wonder if like a size down on the instrument.
It's a sore subject for soul.
That's okay, that's okay. I mean,
Sorry.
I don't even know if you need any of the in and out.
Got it.
So in that, can you just go to like set up like you're gonna play? Okay. Because what we have to think about with this instrument is we don't want to overexert ourselves because we have to overexert ourselves. So what are things that we can do where it's like, okay, this is my most natural state. And so if we have to do that or this, and so there are instruments that are in between this and that and the half. I think those are the two options. So I feel like something or a smaller 3/4. You know, I'm a bass player.
I think we do have a smaller 3/4 getting repaired right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would just be curious. You know, it's more out of curiosity of what's gonna fit you better and set you up for success. So with your bow hold, can you put it on the string? So when we are holding the German bow, good job with having the thumb on top, but this we don't. So we actually just kind of want it to be this like cupped. Can I show you?
Yeah, good.
So we do this. And then I can do it. And so then whenever you play on the instrument, like I don't really need these fingers. So they're just here.
Oh,
Okay.
when you go
So
to
I think that'll bring a lot of like
private lessons.
less tension with
like,
You sign up.
yeah, but and it's easy to, you know, you can just rest it on the string because you have a really nice loud, and then this is more relaxed, and I group these together like that,
okay.
and this is on top, and that's, and kind of relax that finger. Yeah. And the tension is like you're gripping it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's
I
like
just always put, I don't know how to.
that's gonna come with practice of kind of getting it under and let me see it, kind of put it on the string. So whenever you're setting up the bow, I always just set it on the string. That's where it's gonna end. Yeah, kind of like that.
Just always put it right there.
That's good. That's
Okay,
good.
that's
But releasing the tension in your hand, like when you kind of did that, like your sound was loud, but it was kind of tight. Yeah. So just to warm up the sound to kind of release some of the like but it's really good. So how are you playing this?
So I'm going.
Okay. So you're in first position.
Yes.
Okay, so why not play that with second finger,
Okay.
and then open. So, and then that's gonna be second too.
Yeah.
Cause you're almost, your fingers are too close.
Okay.
'Cause if there was a G sharp, then you have to go, so setting up your hand where this 1 to 2 and there's a little bit of space, you know, like there's Star Trek.
Right.
But then we have bass Trek, I guess. I don't know. I just came up with that. But like, this is like, you know, this is the bass hand fingering. The 1 to 2 and that little space, that's the half step. And then 2 to 4, that's our half step. So really reaching around. And then let me see you do it again. And you can just do it nice and good. Good. No, that's really good. And it's already the intonation is more clear. You know, there's in between notes on this instrument because it's so big. So there's a lot of more wiggle room. So really setting those intervals, the intonation has already improved. And then I'm curious about your thumb back here. Like, are you double jointed?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you like squeezing?
No, I'm just kind of like relaxing it.
Okay, because yeah, but when students are double jointed, I'm like, what? I have no idea what to do. But it's placed nice,
Thanks.
and I don't, you know, like the more I see you play this instrument, I think the more it's growing on me.
And soul is growing too.
Yes.
You're just being mean now.
Yeah. But you know, you are getting around the instrument well. And one thing that I would, you know, maybe a final, you know, like point of decision making is like,
I can lower the end.
I mean, it's fine. It's literally half an inch. But can you touch the bridge with this hand and this hand? So you come all the way around. Almost though. This hand, because, you know, we play up here.
Right.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm not mad. Yeah, you know, like sometimes you see something and you're like, whoa. But there's so many, what I love about bass is that you're never too small to play the bass. I really do truly believe that. They made me play bass based on my height. So I kind of like, you know, the reversal of like, you're not too small to play the instrument by any means. But you do have to make sure that things are set up in a way that you're not going to get hurt when you're playing. That's the biggest thing with this instrument.
Yeah,
so if the instrument is too large, you know, you need to take note of like, is something hurting? Am I overextending myself? You know, what about my posture? You know, like sciatica, like that's a thing. Like as you get older, you know, of like sitting, like standing like this, or so you really want to make sure that you're bringing the instrument to you, and you're not like deforming your posture and things in order to play it. And that's where. But that's where the option of having an instrument that might fit you better in the sense of like longevity, right? Of it's just like body health. So really good. You have a great sound. Work on the fingering because it'll be more clear. Right. When you used your second finger like that, it was like, oh, okay, I can hear that interval. And what's your favorite part of the piece?
None of it.
Honest. Well, maybe that's the challenge. is what can you enjoy about this piece, or yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
you
I
would
feel
find-
like I would like it better, but I just started practicing not too long ago
Okay,
on Wednesday.
one thing I would say recommend for it's a lot of right, that like going from the G string and going
Oh, yeah.
down.
Right.
You can avoid that by closing the string. So you could play in measure 2, you could play that D with 4th finger and G with 1st finger. Then you could play in measure 4 that with 4th finger.
Oh, wait, hold on. Measure 2,
Mhm.
beat 1, 4 finger.
So you have to
Right
shift.
here.
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Before 1, because that's the interval. 4, 1. And then you skip ahead. Then you have G with 4th finger on the D string. 4th finger. And then 1st finger on the E string, because we go down, we do an octave. Yeah. So that's a way that you can avoid this motion with our elbow. And 4 and 1, that is a great interval to practice all the time on basis. And that's the octave, right? That's disco right there. Just thinking about some of the fingering, where can you avoid some string crossing, really getting this hand position solidified will bring a lot of clearness to your tone. Yes? Oh, question?
No.
Okay, that's it. Great job.